So hey Becky,
Hey!
how are you today?
I'm really sad because today's my last day in Houston and I'm literally like emotional, like I'm a nervous blinking wreck, you know, like I fall in love with this place, I fall in love with this house, I fall in love with Leah, and I've been here a month and I'm sad to be going, like I'm going to be crying tomorrow.
No, we're going to be crying on the way to the airport. So, Becky, tell us about yourself, because you've been here for how long now?
Just over a month.
Wow, it's been so, and I cannot tell you, I know I'm videotaping you right now, but I have to tell you, you've been the most authentic, fantastic guest ever. I mean, we've had some really, Vajra comes to mind. He's this guy from Hawaii who, when we first opened, booked like 3 nights and kept sort of rebooking. He's like my little brother. He's so awesome. I need to introduce you to him. And of course Carly, who came, and she actually made the sign that's behind you. So let me just kind of get a picture of that. Our friend signed one of them. And just kind of off the record, if you're watching this video, we exist in this. Do you want to tell them a little bit about our community?
Well, it's beautiful. It's like 4 houses connected, and they are like they're like cute little dolls' houses.
Aww.
And you know, Danny and Leah, the owners of this place, they live in one of the houses, and basically it's like a collection of rooms and dormitories with communal areas. Like, so we've got a few communal kitchens, a communal living area where you've got your computer, your phone, your books that you can read, films. So it's very much a community spirit, and because I've been here for like over a month, I've seen different people coming and going, and you know, the kind of people that come here, they, you know, float in, and you become friends with them, and you say, like, when they get here, you say, oh, do you want to go out drinking, or, you know, go out swimming pool, or, you know, go to Target or whatever, and you know, you build relationships.
What's Target?
Target is a supermarket, or like a big shop full of stuff.
Right. And it's about, how far would you say Target is? Because most people, when I draw them the map, they say it kind of feels longer than it actually is. Because I say it's about a 35-minute walk.
You can get there in under 35 minutes. I think why people think it seems longer is because this neighborhood, this is the oldest neighborhood in Houston.
Yeah, it's called the historic 6th Ward, and it's actually also referred to as the historic district. So yes.
Well, Target is kind of like, it's in a different environment to this place, you know, it's in a more kind of commercial area where you've got all your other shops, so it's not really like this at all, but you can walk there in like under 30 minutes.
And also you can ride the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
We have this 1964 bike that I just adore, and this sort of more current bike that I bought from a girl off Craigslist who happened to be from Denmark, so it's one of those Danish Electra bikes, so it's pretty cool. So anyway, Carly came when we first opened. She was from England, as you are too, and as are you, excuse me. I get so nervous when I'm talking to people from England because you guys have, you know, perfect English, and it's just kind of intimidating. Although you're not at all intimidating because you're so awesome. But anyway, yeah, Carly came and she was great, you know, but it's something about you, Rebecca. I mean, you were just one of those people, like, people tend to write on reviews that Danny and I, we have this ability to sort of befriend people instantly. You have that same exact.
Do I?
I call it a gift because you're just you. Mm-hmm. And, you know.
I'm just open to the world and to the universe and to experiences, because I love, you know, meeting new people and learning new things. And then when I met Leah, I kind of found, like, I don't mean this in a romantic sense, but like a soulmate, like a soul sister.
Yeah.
You know, like we had an instant connection, and you know, yes, I've been staying in her house, and she's been, you know,
well, you've been staying at the hostel. I want people to know that although I live here part of the year, because we have other staff members as well, Zachary, who is this 19-year-old college kid who's from America, and then Carly, our English guest, she sort of travels around the world, and she comes back to us. She came back to us this year and worked. So whoever is here lives in that house. So although we live here, I like to let people know that the hostel belongs to the travelers. And although it's where we live, we don't take this sort of ownership like...
No, it's more of a community. And
I mean, we even share bathrooms, just like everybody else. We do not have our own bathroom. I mean, I make sure it's super clean when I know other people will be using it. Because not that private room that's next to ours isn't always booked, but when it is, I just, we want people to know that it's all about sharing, and it's just about. I've always believed in community ever since I was small. So
when you come here, you will get like a awesome sense of community.
Yay.
Just from the moment I walked in the door, people helping me out with things, people explaining things to me. When you get here, what I think people don't, when you're in a foreign country or a different city, you don't know what the hell's going on.
Absolutely.
The thing with Leah, she provides maps for you, guidance for you. She's always either on hand, or you can ring her to, if not just like things about where's X, Y, and Z, but if you need to know about like the culture of where the hostel's situated.
Yeah.
And that was really helpful for me, coming from a different country, and like.
And one of the things, just to let people know too, that we have a free phone. So like if a staff member isn't here, you can use the free phone in the common room that's connected to the free computer to always call us. So even if for some reason we don't get to you, we don't answer the phone right away, we'll always call you back. So.
And also, what I should mention is that in the kitchen, Leah puts what she calls community food. So she will buy us things like bread, rice, cinnamon and raisin bread for breakfast, which oh my god, I think it is divine. I miss that.
Cinnamon raisin bread is so good. I buy that when it's on sale. Yeah.
She buys like loads of food, and it's community food. You can have.
And we do that because, having a hostel, in my opinion, isn't all about how much money you can make. It's about how mmany friends you can make, and people are on limited funds. And whenever I travel to hostels in America, I'm always just praying that because a lot of times I'll just pick the hostel that has the cheapest prices, just to be honest. Depending on how much money I have. And oftentimes those hostels, there's nothing free. I mean, not even a cup of coffee. So when I envision the hostel, I say, well, people will always be able to get a cup of coffee, a free cup of coffee, some tea, because you guys love tea.
The English love their tea.
And not just the English, but it seems like everybody, they prefer tea over coffee.
Yeah.
If you're not American. And you're right, we do try to keep like a big basket full of like ramen noodles and spaghetti noodles, things that people can just. I mean, some people arrive here at 4 a.m. and they're starving. Nothing's open.
And that's, I think, what separates this hostel from other hostels. The fact that it isn't just about having a place to lay your head at night. It is about the community. And, Leah helps you out. And it is, that's why it's called Friends, because it isn't, like I said, just, a hostel. It's a community. And
so we have 2 more minutes to talk about, because YouTube will only let us put a 10-minute video on. So for the next 2 minutes, let's talk about you. You're leaving when?
Yes, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I've been here for a month. I've been doing an internship with an attorney over here, because I'm training to be a barrister in England, but I want to work on death penalty appeals here in Texas. So that's what I've been doing for a month. But it's not been all work. I've had a lot of play. Let me tell you that now. And around here, there's a lot of like great things to do and see. So then tomorrow, I'm flying to another part of Texas to do another internship with some public defenders. So
fantastic! I'm so proud of you.
I've found my destiny here, and also it's not just what I've been doing throughout the day. Honestly, the hostel has made my experience, and I want to be like a saleswoman or like a spokesman or an advocate for this place, because it's wonderful.
Oh, Rebecaa, you've been wonderful too. Who's been your favorite guest that you met? Sort of just coming in.
My favorite guest? Well, actually, something I should say on this video is I come from 5,000 miles away from this place, but randomly on 2 different occasions, 2 separate friends of mine from England randomly booked into this hostel.
Billy's driving up, by the way. He's our next door neighbor. He's an artist. Go on.
2 of my friends from England randomly booked into
Isn't that crazy?
Hostel. And what that says to me is great minds think alike.
30 seconds.
We all my friends found this on the internet, and we randomly ended up at the same place. And I just think, come to the hostel. It's not just a place to sleep. It's a community.
Hey, Billy.
You'll meet awesome people. You'll make great friends. It's an ideal location near downtown. Just come and live your dream and have fun here. There's so much to see and do.